you are a content writer and you have some content that you are drafting on WordPress or any platform, if you need a table quote or anything, where can you easily get it from? So in this course, you will have complete knowledge of how you can use Cursor AI. Cursor AI is basically a tool that empowers you to create anything with the help of AI. It will guide you on how you need to handle things and how to do them. So this is an overview of this. We will use a tool called Cursor, and the entire course is dependent on how it is used, how prompting is done within it, what its interface is like, and how you can create small tools with its help. This is available for all operating systems, whether you use Mac, Windows, Ubuntu, Linux, or any other. You can come here and download it from this website, and they have provided a complete list of features on their website, such as code generation, multi-line editing, smart rewrite, cursor prediction, chats, code-based answers, and so on. Everything is provided. As soon as you click here, Cursor AI will automatically start downloading for you. In addition, Cursor AI has different pricing options. Basically, the hobby version is free, Saudian, and it includes a 2-week trial in 2,000 completions and 50 slow premium requests. Alright, this is good. If you have normal daily routine tasks, it is free and will be very helpful for you. Okay, besides, if you want to go for the pro version, everything is unlimited in it. There are 50 fast premium requests and access to the latest models, including those from GPT. If you opt for the business plan, it costs $50 per user per month, which includes everything in the pro version, along with privacy and other features. If you choose the yearly plan, it costs $32, but then you will have to wait until it cools down. In this way, like you have a freebie that you feel like you can't get it how you want, and this can be quite frustrating. Besides that, you will find all the detailing features here, which are designed to help you achieve the best results possible. Cursor AI is an IDE, an integrated development environment where you can go and do development, work on your projects, write code, or do anything you need to do. So let's open it first. When you open it, you will see an interface like this where it will ask you to select a folder or something so that Cursor AI can start performing its function. Okay, wait. So here I open a folder. Here I open my project so that you can see how I work and how our work progresses. So I open my things. I have a completely blank one named tutorials here. I have created a folder and placed it inside. Now there are two things inside it. When you open the interface for the first time, you might get a bit confused about what to do, where to write the code, where things will be, and how they will work. So I'll give you a brief idea about the panel and how it operates. What you see on the left hand side is your project directory where your code or any file is stored. Even if you are working on PHP, the PHP files, CSS, HTML, etc. will appear here. For instance, my folder named tutorial will have them inside. If I create a new file and name it index.html, then index.html is created. If I want to create another new file and I write logic, a logic.php file is created for me. Alright, one thing that definitely helps here in coding is that it writes out your entire code for you, but structuring it completely, like which code goes into which file, even though the Cursor AI tells you, it's up to you to decide what goes into which file. Alright, this is your first panel on the left hand side, which represents the project directories and them. Alright, after that, you see a toggle here within which you see three things. This is the toggle for the primary sidebar that I have explained to you. Inside it, you also have a search option. If you are on GitHub and you want to pull or push from your repository, you can do it from here as well. I will explain further what GitHub is and how it works. For now, let's leave it on the project directory. After that, you can see here another toggle panel. If I open it, a new toggle appears for me. Inside it, I can see the terminal, any problems occurring in my code, what my output is, what the debug console is, what the terminal is, and which ports are running. This is mostly when you are coding in Python or similar. What it compiles and provides on the terminal will be useful for your work. Alright, everyone is curious about where to chat, and how to open the chat interface. Right here, you can see the third bar called the toggle AI pen. As soon as you open it, your chat bar appears. Now you need to write here. The AI cursor already has pre-built models that it has included beforehand. It has integrated Claude 3.5 and GPT-4. The updated version is Mini, which is a preview. The cursor is as it is a paid version that I am using, so I can see all the models. But if you are on the free version, you can only see Sonnet GPT and this model. You won't get O Mini. If you want O Mini, you will need to purchase it. Alright, I have explained to you in detail or summarized way how its panel works. Besides that, okay, the tools on it, like the file option, you can click on file to open a new folder, open your workspace, or even create a new file. This is up to you how you want to do it. In the edit menu, there is cut, copy, paste, which you would normally find even in a tool like Paint. Then there are selections, whether you want to move a line down, copy it, or do anything with a line. You can do that. And after that, there is the view option where you can decide how the complete appearance should be, how the layout should be, which are basically the things you find within the tool. You can easily find them here. One thing that is more important, which I will tell you, is that if you have written thousands of lines of code and now you want to go to a specific line, you can go to line from here. You can go to the column, and from there you can come here. Here you have the terminal, run, Windows, help. So basically a detailed overview of how you can do it. Where does coding happen inside it, right? If I show you by clicking here, some coding will be done here, and here will be your project directory. This is your chat. And if I give an example here that I need to create something, I will come here and write, and I can do that before starting development on a cursor. For example, if you are going to code, even though you are not a developer, you will have to put yourself in a developer mindset so that what you want to create is completely and fully functional. All right. The second point is that if, let's say, you want to create something, although you are going to create a WordPress plugin, you want to do something else, you are a content writer, you have written some content before, and you want to insert a table in it, you want to do that, you want to create a small set of code, even if you want to create a big application, you are not a developer, but you want to create that application. So how can you easily create it? And for that, you need to plan first. But you want to create that application, so how can you easily create it? For that, you need to plan first. What will happen? What steps will I follow? What things should I put in it? What processes will there be? All that you have to do is to plan within the cursor. It is more important because you have to create anything. All your game prompts are correct, and you are not a developer, so everything will be up to you before you start coding. You need to provide some context. This is a standard practice. It's not that if you do this, only then your work will be correct, or if you don't, it won't be. But if you do this, it will be much more fun for you guys because it will do exactly what you have told it to do. What the cursor has done is it has created its own directory system, cursor directory. People from all over the world come there and define very good back-end prompting rule here. Okay? For example, I will initially teach you how to create a plugin, which will be a very simple plugin. It will be on WordPress, it will be on PHP, and it will be on all these things. So I came into the cursor directory, and here I searched for WordPress. Here it is showing me that it has 3 directories created. One is this, all right? And if I go back and look at WordPress, then one was that. So now there is this one, and this one, different people have done that, and all those things are done. I would say, who is this for? If you click on out, it tells you to copy, paste, and add a rule in the cursor rules file on the root of your project. So you don't have to do anything. You just need to copy it, all right? The name of this file inside your cursor. You need to come here and create a file, name it this, and press enter. After pressing enter, you will come here. Let's suppose it says that you are an expert in purpose PHP related development technologies. These are the core principles, and it's good. The need to create this directory arose because developers noticed that when they code, most of the time on which they will then build up their things. All right, now I copy this and I come to my cursor, I put it here, and I save it. Like you create custom GPTs, whatever things you do, and you first give it a complete configuration, telling it how to operate according to that, and these will be your things. All right, now within this, you have told it that the core principles are these: PHP, WordPress dependencies. You have explained WordPress practices. You have explained everything. So this is what you have done. All right, now I have to create a plugin for it. I have set the base. I have taken the rules of Word from it, which I liked. I thought, yes, these are the perfect line. And there are many rules here. If you go and see here, there are separate ones for TypeScript, React, Python. All the languages are very different. You yourself are the best. You can add them, you can submit them. So now I have a perspective that I need to create a WordPress plugin. My cursor AI will work in the background, and I need to provide it with a complete set of things. Although AI knows everything and has everything, Cursor AI has this on its own, has provided such a good means of tagging documentation that if you are using WordPress and need to create something while using WordPress, you can just copy the documentation tutorial link, then come over to your Cursor AI where your AI chat is written. Here, you need to type the @ symbol or and Cursor AI itself will suggest what you need to input, because see, after typing the @ in Cursor AI, it expects something from your site, whether it's files, folders, code, or web content. So we go for the docs. Inside the docs, I went and added a new doc, and here I provided the link to the WordPress documentation. When I gave the link, I informed it that these are the WordPress docs. All right, I went there, and in my chat window, I typed the @ symbol, or I selected the doc, and after selecting the doc, I provided it with the complete documentation. I confirmed it, and this is how I gave the documentation to it. Cursor AI added it to its system, the chat, and the WordPress doc visible. Now you can see both things in my setup. I have one role for the cursor and one document for the cursor. Now what I do is I will give a prompt to see how I can quickly create a plugin for this task, and how Cursor AI also creates its structure itself. So what do I say? Please create a WordPress plugin which can be used to take a please create a WordPress plugin which is used to take users polls. So basically what this plugin will do is it will ask the user something, and on the basis of that poll it will generate an answer for them. Alright, so I told it to create a WordPress plugin which is used to take users' data or answers, and then based on those answers, it will show us some results. Now it's working on it. Now it will do things according to its own way, because after this we have our WordPress tasks and then all our other tasks. So everything it will do and do it for us, alright? So right now, it's also writing this, okay? Let it go like this until it completes. So basically once this is complete, then I want to show you that it will provide everything you need right there. It's generating the entire code. Now look, I haven't told it how to work on WordPress. It figured out on its own how the plugin architecture works, what the author's name will be. And it has created a plugin with its name properly. Alright, first, it created the files itself. You didn't create them. It also created the files itself. It made a file named p-user-poll system PHP, and then it created a file named poll.js. Alright, then it said this plugin provides you a custom table structure for storing polls. It provides you with a proper table structure to store polls. It gave you an admin interface to create poll shortcodes, which is Ajax powered for submission, and then provided you with the result to use this plugin. It is telling you to go and create a new directory within your WordPress named user poll, and this directory provides you with the entire system. It has given you the full detailing. Now what I do is apply it, okay? I have applied the user poll system, exported it from here, and my file has been created on my backend. Same as. This was my first task. After that, I come here to the second one. That was in poll.js. I apply it as well, and I got the JavaScript poll. I exported it. You didn't do anything. It created a plugin named user poll system and placed my poll.js inside it. And this is how it set up the entire architecture. Who told it about WP content? It was the WordPress documentation we provided earlier that informed it that this is your WP.js, this is your user poll. So it created both things through AI chat and delivered them to you. So this is what the tagging documentation is. This is a powerful thing, because if you are going to do anything, whether you are going to build an application on React, on Python, or anywhere else, the best documentation of that particular thing, and after that you can play around with it. You have everything in your hand, so this is it. If you want to start a new chat with it, you can do that too. But I simply told it to create a plugin and it made it for me. I have the file with me which I can see, and then I have this one, and then I have the poll. So it is. I will move it from here to another WordPress site and we can see the real result in it. Alright, so first of all, the code we did last time is here, and this is its JavaScript. Okay, now I am saying that I will add these two files. Well, if you need to make your questions relevant to both files, you can do it this way. You have this plus sign and you add files in it. So I am saying please review both of the files to see if there is any kind of bug. If you want to do it like a bug once, then you want to do it like a B. An error, please resolve it. I will move this code to the live environment to test and work on it. Alright, I told him that I will take it to the live environment, test it, work on it, and so on. So what I do is I approve it. Now what it will do is it will review the entire code. It will correctly look at both files, check what issues there are, really quite cool. And it will keep reviewing everything on its end. It will keep looking, keep looking. So these scenarios will continue. Alright, now let's allow it to work. So we had given it the task to check if there are any bugs or issues inside it, both files, and suggest improvements for better reliability and security. Okay. It has checked everything, alright, for Java. It checked both and said that improvements have been made. Whatever work it does, it will inform you step by step, like adding proper form submission handling. It has added all the necessary imports. Alright. Now what I will do is just ask it, and then I will apply it. Now it is showing me where it made changes and where it is applying them, so I accepted it. It is doing this only within the poll, and this is within my user system. So I applied and accepted it as well. All right. So this completes our 2 parts. All right. Now, obviously, when we are working, I can't see who this is here. Okay, now I tell it one more thing, that in my main file.php, please change the author name to main file. In my main file, please change name to tutorial creator. Okay, I just mentioned it like this, that file, the author name inside it should be changed to tutorial creator. Why I do that? I just said it like this, brother. Yes, just to make sure that you know that even a small line can be changed. There's no problem in it, right? And now it has updated. Okay, it updated, told me to apply it. I applied it, and it got applied. And now it has become tutorial creator. Perfect. Now please add some elegant CSS. Even if, let's suppose, you are not a developer, you don't know how styling is done. So you tell him. If I were my own, I told it this so that it looks nice and appealing. Okay, so it became nice and appealing. And after doing all these things, then I say, make sure that make it repress. So I just move to WordPress and start using it. Now I have told it this thing. Now it will keep doing its work on its own, and it will come to it. So it's working on it. Now it has created a styling file named fold.css. If you are somewhat familiar with HTML and CSS, we use CSS for designing. Although many things have come up now, it has provided me with the complete CSS here. It also says that you can update the main file to enqueue it, because WordPress uses an enqueue system. So here I applied it, and it created poll.css for me and placed it in the CSS folder. After that, it told me to make changes in the main file, which I did. It also mentioned some changes in poll.js, and I had those done as well. Alright, and it informed me about this. Now I ask it this question. Last, please let me know, is my plugin ready to use? Does my plugin work for me on WordPress? If yes, you are now first, what steps do I have to take to make it live on WordPress? Because look, you develop, working on it, and you are creating everything. Then it will be up to you now, because you have probably made your own plugin on WordPress, or you know a few simple guidelines. Then this is also something I asked him, brother, my plugin set. Then he said, based on the documentation and your code, plugin is technically ready to use based on the documentation. All right. In the installation step, it says to zip your plugin, go to the WordPress admin, click on add new, upload, select as a zip file, and do this. It has also provided a manual option. All right. After that, it has explained the verifier, nonce check, and all these things to us. And when you use this short code, your poll will be created. Now I will zip the plugin we created and bring it here, and let's see how it works. So basically what I do is I first open my WordPress folder and then create a zip file of it. So I have created a zip file of my tutorial. Now I go to the plugins. Basically the whole idea it has given us is that you need to go to the plugin folder, go to WordPress admin plugin, and I will follow all these steps. First I created the zip file. Then I will go to plugins, add new inside WordPress admin, upload it, and then see what happens. So I came here, did add new plugin. All right. Here I went and uploaded the plugin, chose the file. After choosing the file, it is now asking me where to go. So I will go to my location, and here I came up on my server in the directory. The tutorial I created was there. This was our plugin. I picked up its zip file and opened it, and then now I'm going to install it. So let's allow it to install. Boom. All right, it is saying that your plugin has been installed. Do you want to activate it? Yes, absolutely. We want to activate it. So we activated it. Now you will see one thing here. Everything I wrote in the author section will be visible to you, like the version I wrote, who created it, and all that stuff you will be able to see. Here you will see a menu where you will see these things. To be honest, we did things quickly. How did its icon appear? How did its things appear? Everything was managed by cursor.AI. Alright, I came to the user poll deck. Here it is telling me to create a question. What I do is create a question that says how you rate today, how you rate this course. Alright, and I said to it, question number 1, that 100%, very nice, very, very nice. Now there was an issue I left in it that I want to tell you about. Like I said, how you rate this course, very nice, add question. Now when I am adding the question, this number of questions, so you can see that here I have, basically this is Google's own interface. Alright, Within it, you can see errors. So it is saying that the admin.js, I am not able to load it. Now what I will do is I will take this error and take the entire error to cursor.AI and tell it that I am facing this issue. I am facing an issue. When I upload a plugin in WordPress onto an action file, the author name inside it should be changed to tutorial creator. Why I do that? I just said it like this, brother. Yes, just to make sure that you know that even a small line can be changed. There's no problem in it, right? And now it has updated. Okay, it updated, told me to apply it. I applied it, and it got applied. And now it has become tutorial creator. Perfect. Now please add some elegant CSS. Even if, let's suppose, you are not a developer, you don't know how styling is done. So you tell him. If I were my own, I told it this so that it looks nice and appealing. Okay, so it became nice and appealing. And after doing all these things, then I say, make sure that make it repress. So I just move to WordPress and start using it. Now I have told it this thing. Now it will keep doing its work on its own, and it will come to it. So it's working on it. Now it has created a styling file named fold.css. If you are somewhat familiar with HTML and CSS, we use CSS for designing. Although many things have come up now, it has provided me with the complete CSS here. It also says that you can update the main file to enqueue it, because WordPress uses an enqueue system. So here I applied it and it created poll.css for me and placed it in the CSS folder. After that, it told me to make changes in the main file, which I did. It also mentioned some changes in poll.js, and I had those done as well. Alright, and it informed me about this. Now I ask it this question. Last, please let me know, is my plugin ready to use? Does my plugin work for me on WordPress? If yes, you and I first, what steps do I have to take to make it live on WordPress? Because look, you develop, working on it, and you are creating everything. Then it will be up to you now, because you have probably made your own plugin on WordPress, or you know a few simple guidelines. Then this is also something I asked him, brother, my plugin set. Then he said, based on the documentation and your code, plugin is technically ready to use based on the documentation. All right. In the installation step, it says to zip your plugin, go to the WordPress admin, click on add new, upload, select as a zip file, and do this. It has also provided a manual option. All right. After that, it has explained the verifier, nonce check, and all these things to us. And when you use this short code, your poll will be created. Now I will zip the plugin we created and bring it here, and let's see how it works. So basically what I do is I first open my WordPress folder and then create a zip file of it. So I have created a zip file of my tutorial. Now I go to the plugins. Basically the whole idea it has given us is that you need to go to the plugin folder, go to WordPress admin plugin, and I will follow all these steps. First I created the zip file, then I will go to plugins, add new inside WordPress admin, upload it, and then see what happens. So I came here, did add new plugin. Alright. Here I went and uploaded the plugin, chose the file. After choosing the file, it is now asking me where to go. So I will go to my location, and here I came up on my server in the directory. The tutorial I created was there. This was our plugin. I picked up its zip file and opened it, and then now I'm going to install it. So let's allow it to install. Boom. Alright, it is saying that your plugin has been installed. Do you want to activate it? Yes, absolutely. We want to activate it. So we activated it. Now you will see one thing here. Everything I wrote in the author section will be visible to you, like the version I wrote, who created it, and all that stuff you will be able to see. Here you will see a menu where you will see these things. To be honest, we did things quickly. How did its icon appear? How did its things appear? Everything was managed by cursor.AI. Alright, I came to the user poll deck. Here it is telling me to create a question. What I do is create a question that says how you rate today, how you rate this course. Alright, and I said to it, question number 1, that 100%, very nice, very, very nice. Now there was an issue I left in it that I want to tell you about. Like I said, how you rate this course, very nice, add question. Now when I am adding the question, this number of questions, so you can see that here I have, basically this is Google's own interface. Alright, Within it, you can see errors. So it is saying that the admin.js, I am not able to load it. Now what I will do is I will take this error and take the entire error to cursor.AI and tell it that I am facing this issue. I am facing an issue. When I upload a plugin in WordPress and I act completely up to you. What I have told you in this course is where you can create your own plugin. I have also helped you with the entire structure. In the structure, you have given it the document, and from that document, it will create the structure. The plugin extension is added, and I have explained everything to you. I have also explained how to add the shortcut for how it is added. I have explained all these things to you. Here we have multiple choice text, everything handled by the cursor. So we saw how to do it live. Okay, this thing is done. I will tell you about the most awaited thing. Like, everyone has this wish of how I can create my own portfolio website. Yes, in earlier times it was very hard because coding was not available, designing was not available, hire developers who did not meet my expectations. You can create your personal portfolio or branding website. Whether you are an SEO manager, a developer, or a marketer, whoever you are, you can easily create your own personal portfolio website, and you can call it a branding website. I need to create a portfolio website, and the technology we are bringing from the past is a whole series where we will first plan, then select the technology, and then document it. I already did it in cursor.AI. I am using the technology ReactJS and creating a portfolio website, and in it I will completely build the website and deploy it so that you can easily see how it runs on the browser. So first, we go into our cursor.AI, alright? I have set its rules, and we have reattached the documents, etc. that we needed. So I tell it I have already written a prompt, which I will give it now, and it will create a website for me, alright? So I enlarge it a bit and add it here completely, alright? What it does is, I have told it directly to create a complete professional grade portfolio website for me as a web developer using ReactJS with the following design layout. I have given it all the details, and now we are going to do it. I also tell it one more thing. Using ReactJS with the following design layout. I have given it all the details, and now we are going to do it. I also tell it one more thing. That please manage all files and structure. Now I have left it and let the cursor work on it. So while the cursor is working on it, we let it do its job, and meanwhile, after that, we will see. So let's see what the cursor has done. It has created all our files, and first, what it has done is, it has told us that, brother, you need to install npx for it, okay, tailwind, etc. And after that, it has done the bash script. So what we do is run it first, okay, and it is processing all these things for us. This whole process is running below, okay. It's asking if I should make a directory. So I say, yes, brother, go ahead. So yes, do it, brother. Would you like to code inside the answers directory? Yes. But yes, now it will do everything on the back end according to its setup, okay? So we let it run. It is doing all these things one by one, installing dependencies, whatever dependencies there are, ideal. Now let's install all these things. Once it's done, all our dependencies are installed. First of all, it is saying, first let's create the standard component, then we apply it. That's right, the standard component will be installed. After that, we have the standard component, so we apply it. Alright, the standard component will be installed, and then we have it applied, and then I apply it. It is being applied, we have applied it. After that, it says to apply this, we applied it. Then it says to apply footer XC, so we did that too. After that, it says to apply the layout, we applied the layout. Alright, then it says the code provided the following practices TypeScript. It has given us everything. Okay, now I will save it once. Alright, saved here, and saved here as well. Now I ask it, let me know if you would like to. Yes, please proceed. Yes, please proceed. I am also facing some errors in the dependencies. Yeah, in the dependencies. It knows me if you am also fake. Somersaults in the dependencies, or in these dependencies. I told the AI that if something like React is showing up red, it needs to be fixed. So how are they fixing it? The AI will handle everything itself. It said, here is the fix and alternative fix. you can do both things. So I tried fixing it on one and see what's it say. So this tells us how we are doing it in the background, right? So I do the elements one by one. What I do is, for a time being, I pause the video a little and I complete and net all the stuff, and I come back to you and show you how the ends look like. So okay, so when I took a break from you, I was working on my things, codes and all that. Basically the scene was that I was working back to back with the Cursor AI, and I was doing this to check for any errors or the person doing the development would be doing. I didn't write any code in the entire structure it created, the entire application. The Cursor AI created everything. Yes, whenever an error came up, I kept debugging it repeatedly and kept resolving that error, and that's how we were progressing. Okay, so what has happened now is that our entire portfolio website has been completed, right? And this minimalistic website was created through Cursor AI. It took us approximately 45 minutes to build our entire portfolio website through Cursor AI. Let me give you a quick review. So basically, our portfolio website has been created, which includes a header at the top, all the options for contact, information about me, and it has also added contact me and Google CAPTCHA, etc. So this is a proper website created within 45 minutes. If you want, you can polish it further, add more things to it, and include as many elements as you want. The animation in the background is done by Java, and I kept instructing GPT to correct things by speaking. In Cursor AI, it's the same scenario. You tell it, and it will correct it, try and test. By doing this repeatedly, you reach the finished product. So I have shown you a website, which is the most demanding thing, like how my portfolio website should be built. If anyone has any issues, they can mention it in the comments. So this is all. This was a complete comprehensive video on how you can create your portfolio website. You can make changes to it, see how the themes have been changed in the best way, and you can do as many things as possible with it.
I will give you a complete overview and walkthrough on how you can code from an image design and use that code in your browsers. Whatever the purpose you have, you can do that. First of all, I open an image. The image basically has an image inside it. On the left hand side, there's a hand, right? Sign up mark. I have opened it, okay? And I say to it, above you will find, you want to see a picture where on our side there's a picture, on our left and side, well, sting setting, and on the right side you have a complete sign up form. So please create this design code and share the updated or final version in index.html. We have given it the image. Now it will take the image to different ChatGPT models and conduct its research there. After that, it will provide us with a complete set of code that we will implement, and our work will be done. That's it. So it has now analyzed the entire image and is writing it. So let it write the complete code. As soon as it completes, it is saying that the structure is an HTML structure, and it has done it in this way. It is saying the body is set to CSS styling, etc., whatever it has provided, and this could provide a basic structure of styles and design. Adjust the styles CSS, alright, I will apply it, of styles or design, adjust style CSS, alright, I will apply it. Alright, let's create a file here first. Index.html. I have created this file and placed all the code into index.html. Now we go to our index.html and see whether our form is exactly designed or not. I will open the folder where I have placed it and show you how it looks. Where is the folder? Let me open it so I can show you the thing. Basically, I just have this folder that has a lot of files. So here it is. Let me open it in Google Chrome. So here we go. Exact same design, we got it. So the design I gave them, the same design I got back, so you can see it. And yes, exact same. It came exactly as it was, and the same HTML was created. Alright, I want to confirm. Like, I have this image here, okay, these things you will have to do a little workaround. The entire thing was written by Cursor AI, so this is it. Now this is the scenario we have. What I did was, in the initial phase, I gave it an image. After giving the image, I told it to completely draft that image for me. It has an index, and I made only one change in it, which is just this registration form. After that, I have my complete form ready.
And this is indeed my username, my email. So basically, you have to keep the backend logic, and the password is 123.123.456. Alright, so this is all, meaning it is very easy for you guys that you can easily create anything. If you want to add something to your content or do something else,
you can come up with an idea. As I said from the start, first blend it, then come to it and execute it like this. So this was a complete tutorial where I explained how you can work back to back and how this will help you. Again, a disclaimer. Keep in mind, know everything. In this course, you will find all the details you need. When you sit down to code, it will provide you with the skills needed for coding, but assembling its architecture is the task at hand. Since I have hands-on experience, I did things quickly. It might take you an hour or two to code. Keep progressing with it further, so if you have any questions or anything, you can ask me in the comment section and we can help get back to you. So this is it. This is a small course on Cursor AI that we ask you guys to follow, and along with it, you can do things. If anyone has any questions, they can come. Thank you so much.